kids. We'll have a wee feed. We'll have a good few bevies. And I think it's the day that Celtic play Aberdeen. And the guys from the Perth CSC will go up the Quinana Freeway, which is about an hour up the road for them. But it'll be like going to a Celtic game back home, because they'll be on their bus.
On the road.
They'll be having a few bevies, and they'll be bevied up, and they'll be going to watch the game in Rosie O'Grady's in Northbridge. So anyway, I'd like to give that a little bit of promotion. I've still to put it on the Mandara CSC page. I don't know if Andy's put it on the Perth CSC page yet, but it's happening. But I'd like to just give that a little shout out. And if you're obviously in the Perth area and you fancy a bit of that, or you're in the Mandara or South Perth area and fancy a bit of that, get in touch. Don't get in touch with @MandaraCSC on Twitter, because Twitter, when the iOS 8 upgrade came in, I had my 3 accounts and I can only now access 2 of them. I can't remember my password to the Mandara CSC one, so I cannot tweet from that. But you can tweet me at KJP O'Neill. That's at KJPONEILL, and I can give you some information on that. Shout out to anybody from the Mandara CSC. Our next game, I think, on Setanta is going to be the Ross County game, which isn't until the 18th of October. Also, my usual shout outs to anybody back in Coatbridge in the Erngobra CSC. And yeah, that's pretty much. What's that, Jim?
And also to Toby Jug, if you're listening, Toby, mate.
Toby Jagaius. Toby Jagaius. Now, before I hand over to Pat, the most famous and best Celtic footballer would have been 70 years of age had he still been on this planet on the 30th of September. And unfortunately, as we all know, he passed away in 2006. So we're going to have a little kind of play out, if it's all set up, Pat. But before we do that, have you got any shout outs or any little mentions, Pat, before we wrap it up?
I've got some requests. Maybe if Jimmy there could stop singing songs, would be a really good start. You know, because we can't actually hear, we can't even hear you talk for his singing. Anyway, just again, unfortunately for us, the clocks are changing very soon, so the kick-off times for us over in the East Coast get to silly o'clock, which means your 2 o'clock in the morning kick-offs and stuff like that. So I'm not sure what we're doing with Sports Club. We had the game last Saturday, the St Mirren game. That was probably about the last one we'll see for potentially a while, but we'll see what happens if there's any early kick-offs on the Saturday come up. But website's up and running, so if you just do a search on Google for Jockstein CSC Melbourne, you'll find that. We're also on Twitter at JSCSC Melbourne. You follow us on there, and we're on Facebook. Just do a search for I think it's Jockstein Melbourne Celtic or something like that, if you do a search for that. The last podcast we had, we couldn't quite mention it, was just a bit too early, was the Asterisk Gears, or Asterisk tour that he's doing in Australia, the Bold Paul Larkin.
Yeah.
He's coming down sort of Australia next year, so his flights and that are all booked to come into the country, so that's all happening. So there's a website set up for that as well, which is asteriskdownunder.com. Go in there and you'll find details on the dates and venues, and nothing yet on tickets and stuff like that. Will probably, I'm guessing, will happen sort of after New Year, and people have got a bit of time to start planning it. So yeah, sort of tune in for that one. There's a Facebook page for it as well. If you just search for Asterisk Down Under, you'll find some people on there as well. So Paul's doing a couple of little publicity things as well for it. I've got a video that I can't quite manage to upload to the website, so we'll need to find another means. So if you're listening, Paul, I couldn't get it to work. I'll have a look at it over the weekend. And yeah, hello to anyone in Airdrie, especially the Willie Gorman CSC.
The Willie Gorman CSC.
Yeah, God bless him. So spent many good years there. So yeah, I think that's about it. No doubt there's going to be something I forget, and as soon as I press the button to play the last song, I'll forget. I'll remember it, I should say. But anyway, we'll see you in a few weeks' time, I guess, Kev. We've not even really planned what the next podcast is going to be, but
well, we should probably try to go back to what our regular kind of thing was every fortnight, but we'll see how we go. We'll aim for that just now, and we'll see what happens.
Well, I think there's an international weekend coming up. And it's either not this weekend, obviously, maybe even next weekend. I can't quite remember.
International, schminter.
Yeah, so I think
if we want to do one, we can do one. We talked about bloody politics for near enough an hour tonight. So
actually, I fell asleep. That's how boring it was. But anyway,
I
think it's next weekend. So the next weekend is an international weekend. So, and then we've got FC Vauxhall Astra in the Europa League on the 23rd of October. So maybe the Friday after that we'll aim for something, I guess. But we'll see how we go. Stay tuned. Watch Facebook. Watch Twitter, I should say. And that'll do us, I think.
It's all good. Well, that's about it then, guys. Hail, hail, and R.I.P. Jinky.
Anything to say, Liam? Hail, hail. Hooroo.
Hail, hail.
Hail, hail.
Hail, hail.
Hail, hail.
See you all.
Say
Jumpers for goalposts in the town of Uddingston, to ripping apart Real Madrid in the Bernabeu Stadium, and only 5'4", but a giant of a man. Frankie called him the JJ man. Frankie called him the JJ man. The lord of the wing, and the master of his arts, and the young crown king of football was a wee man from View Park. He was better than the best, and Georgie knew it too. And they called him the JJ man, and they called him the JJ man. And do you believe that a man could fly? The loudest roar in the lion's side. And now he's gone, legends never die. That's a JJ man. That's a JJ man. For the European Cup, Jock's 9-8 at play against Inter Milan on the 25th of May, and we won it playing football the Glasgow Celtic way. Big Jock, you're immortal now. Big Jock, you're immortal now. And do you believe that a man could fly? The loudest roar in the lion's side. And long he's gone, his legends never die. That's a JJ man. That's a JJ man. Go! Go! A JJ man. Well, Celtic Park erupted when the wee man got the ball, and the Jungle Boys would make such noise while the world looked on in awe. And our greatest ever player and the pride of Birkinshaw, and the whole world knew you. We still love you. And do you JJ man. It's a JJ man. And do you believe that a man could fly? The love is soar and the lion sign. But he's gone, his legends never die. It's a JJ man. It's a JJ man. And do you believe that a man could fly? Roar in the lion's sight. Though he's gone, his legend never dies. That's a JJ man. It's a JJ man. That's a JJ man. On the call in the JJ man. God bless the JJ man. And they call him the JJ man. And we love the JJ man. That's a JJ man. And they call him the JJ man. That's a JJ man. That's a JJ man. That's a JJ man. That's a JJ man.